Hello beautiful people, it is Amanda here again with another oracle card deck to show you. Today we're going to take a look at the Astral Realms Oracle, or Crystal Oracle I should say, which is by Leah Shoman and Paige McLeod. Really lovely deck and really different in the way it is presented. So I have quite enjoyed having a really good little play with this one. It is a 33 card deck, and we will take a look at the guidebook first. So here is our guidebook, probably about an average size and thickness. It is pretty, I like the interior. It's got a little bit of pink in the background, and it does have quite a few little images dotted through it, which is really lovely, and full colour as well. So we've got that introduction and a bit of an introduction on the chakra systems as well. Some nice little charts there to help you be able to look up a few things easily. How to use the card. So she essentially has each card has got like 3 different aspects to it, and so she talks a bit about that in there, and suggests a single card pull. There's a few different 3-card spreads, and there's also a 5-card guidance spread as well before we dive into the cards themselves. Then of course we've got an image of the card, so you definitely know you're at the right one. Got like a focus or a keyword energy. Then there's a crystal, and also now this one has a chakra, but it is not necessarily always a chakra. It is either a chakra, or it can be like a Saturn, a planetary energy, or it can be an elemental energy. So Leah actually calls it a supportive energy that's coming through in connection to that particular card. So you've got some keywords, you've got your general guidance about the card itself. And then she also, in that general guidance, she talks about the 3 separate aspects to each card, and kind of brings all of that information together. So this would be your key message, transcendence, here with card 1. And then Moonstone would be what she recommends that you carry if you're going through this at the moment. And she talks about the guiding energy, or I should say supportive energy, and how that affects it, and perhaps what to do with that as well. And then there's also an activation guidance for each card. And this essentially gives you like some questions to think about, some and an affirmation as well. So each one is obviously a little bit different, but I found there's commonly at least a couple of questions to kind of get you thinking and going deeper with the energy of that particular card and what's coming through. Really pretty little guidebook, really nice, well laid out, easy to read. Essentially keeps going in the same manner all the way through all 33 of the cards. One thing I will say with this guidebook that I find a little bit tricky is she's actually, each card, rather than going as the crystal being what you're looking up, it is actually by the key energy. And I have a tendency when I have had a card come up to go looking for the crystal in the list rather than necessarily, you know, a keyword that's connected. But that's just me and what I found. It only takes me a moment to have another look and see what I'm actually looking for instead. But it is good they are all numbered as well, so it makes it a bit easier to look them up. We do have a really pretty shimmery edge on these cards as well. And the back is lovely. And let's have a look through these cards. So rather, a lot of crystal cards tend to obviously have an image or a photo, of the card itself. But rather than having just an image, these ones have been really prettied up into, you know, a little bit of graphics. I think it's like computer graphic type graphics going on with these cards, but really lovely. I find them really quite enchanting. And as you can see, so each card has got its keyword, and it's got the extra energy. So the crystal and the supportive energy are depicted on each card. So that also helps on an intuitive level if you want to read these more on that intuitive level and not have to refer to the book. That would really kind of help to trigger things for you. Nice, soft, muted colours. It really has got that real mystic kind of energy, otherworldly kind of energy going on, where she talks about how you're connected to the astral realms to get these particular messages and energies. So that is the Astral Realms Crystal Oracle. I have found it quite easy to read with. I love the way that she brings the 3 energies together with each card, so it's not just about the crystal. I really enjoyed how that was put together, and it made sense for the cards that I've pulled. So definitely would be a really nice deck to read with, even doing like a regular card pull, maybe a weekly one or a daily one for yourself, to see what kind of messages that are coming through, what kind of energies are wanting to work with you at the moment. So that side of it I found to be really lovely to work with personally. Would love to hear if you've been able to have a play with this, or even just what you think of the deck just through this flip through, what you think of the look of it. And don't forget that you can also pick this one up through Mystical Dragons e-store, or you can pop into our store in Seaford, Australia, in Victoria there. You're welcome to pop in. We not only have card decks there, but we also stock many other things, including your crystals, all of your witchy supplies, books, tarot decks. There's plenty in there to have a look at and a play with. And of course, our wonderful staff that can help advise you if you need extra advisement. So hope that you've enjoyed having a closer look at this one. It is a newer deck we haven't had in for very long. It hasn't been out for a super long time. So do let me know what you think, and I look forward to connecting with you guys again soon with the next video.